Hello everybody and welcome back to the channel. Today I'm continuing my Minecraft survival series. Okay, last time I was on my game here. I was working on my minecart track and I finished digging this tunnel when I got finished last time. I think I've got my shaders on. Yeah, I do. Okay, that should clear it up a little. And I got to this lava lake here. And what we're going to be doing to start with is I'm going to be building the bridge out to there. Because I did a little bit of scouting around in that direction, and the fortress is just over there on that side of the cliff side, or whatever you want to call that. So, I'm going to get started getting our bridge built here. I might be able to span the lake here to the other side with what I've got. But if not, then I'm going to have to head back and dig some more basalt from our base next to the portal. Well, we're almost here. I think we're going to go uphill and then across to be on top of this platform. So we don't have to do too much digging. I'm going to start on my blackstone that I've mined as well from here. Okay, here we are. Just made it to the cliff. Okay, that's not going to be very helpful. I want to dig a little more precisely, so we'll use the iron pickaxe. And then let's run this way a bit. There's some more basalt deltas. I guess we could mine over there if we needed to, instead of running all the way back home. But here's the spot I crossed through before to get over to the fortress. So we're gonna come back over here and we'll get our path lit up a bit so we can track where we're gonna put our minecart tracks down. I think I will tunnel through this spot just so I don't have to keep building over it. It's not quite as bad as having to dig through the whole hillside. There we go. We can open up right here and we'll go across, probably go up to get level with the fortress. We'll put torches in advance, just in the little tunnely spots. There's our bridge. Okay, well, we've got a little bit more blackstone here. Lots of netherrack. I've been trying not to build with netherrack too much. I mean, since we're on it, we might as well. It's the same as using dirt, but for our bridges, I've been avoiding using basalt. Using netherrack. Because ghasts can blow it up. Basalt is like stone and blackstone, where the ghasts won't destroy it if they blow it up. The tracks are a different story, but at least we won't fall into lava if it gets broken. Unlike if the actual bridge gets destroyed. Keep losing blocks into lava here. But we're collecting most of them, so definitely gonna have to head back, get my pickaxe fixed up. Once we get the bridge finished and we go back for the rails. Because I'm not carrying the rails with me because if I fall in lava, I'd rather not have to make a whole bunch of new rails just to build. We'll finish getting this chunk dug up, and then we'll keep working on the bridge. I think I'm partially why I'm not picking them up. I mean, why they're falling in the lava is because I'm not picking them up. I keep filling my inventory up and not being able to pick the basalt up. But we got quite a bit here. Should be enough to get us across this last bridge. This last chasm, I should say. But here we are at the fortress. Let's put some torches here. And we'll get a little bit of platforms. A little bit of a platform built up right here as our end point. We'll probably build up a little safe fort thing here in the future. For now, though, we'll just get busy with the guardrails of the actual bridge. Also made of basalt. Let's grab some more. We'll just do back and forth like this until we run out. Or until we make it across, but I think we'll run out first. Oh yeah, I forgot I'm gonna have to place down redstone torches. Which means we might have to readjust our guardrail situation. We almost made it across this spot. We got some blackstone. We'll go ahead and finish up with that. Looking pretty good. Let's head back across this way. I think what I'm gonna go ahead and do is head on all the way back to home base and go fix up my diamond pickaxe before we keep going. Because I'm a little nervous I'll break it before we finish the job here. See all of this? I'm gonna have to put redstone torches on top of next to the rails so they stay powered. Which means I'm gonna have to break a block every now and then where I wanna put my redstone torch. Before we do that though, let's look in here if we want to put anything away. We can put extra netherrack in here for now. Get our inventory cleaned up. Temporarily. We use that, so I'll leave that in my inventory. We're gonna have to go get that pickaxe fixed up. We can leave this one in here. I've been leaving it in here in case any accidents happen. Looks pretty good other than that. So we're gonna head back to the house. There's a happy ghast from a few videos ago. There's our nether wart growing. Okay, we're gonna have to grab a few diamonds out of here. And I'll have to show you how to craft. That's still cooking because it wasn't cooking because we're in the nether, but we have to craft, I think it's 3 iron blocks or blocks of iron. And then we do that for an anvil. Let's put the anvil over right. We'll put it right here. right between the lodestone and the bookcase. As you can see, we go from 303 uses on our durability to 693. So about 390. Yep, 390 per diamond. That's pretty much fully repaired. It'd be overkill to put one more. And it'll cost us 3 enchantment levels. Pretty much the same as enchanting a new pickaxe. Yeah, to be honest, I could just enchant a new pickaxe, because it'll cost 3 levels to fix it, and 3 diamonds, which would be the same as a pickaxe. Really, the only thing I'm losing in the deal is 2 sticks. Okay, so that's off. We'll go ahead and put our... Oh, we got some extra. I was gonna grab the ore, which I actually put in there and forgot that I did that. But we'll go ahead and use that pickaxe first before we enchant anything new. Looks like our potatoes are grown. Not gonna mess with that right now because we're on peaceful. Alright. Kind of took a little side errand before we get busy digging some more basalt. Let's put those in left hand. Keep our light. Don't know how far this goes in. I think we'll go to there, and then we'll turn. Which is me enough to finish our little guard rails of our bridge. We finished this part. We're gonna have to dismantle that a little bit for our torches. But we have the other side when we hit land on the other side to get finished. We'll go ahead and get this layer first. And then any other basalt that we need, we'll get from the other side. That or my pickaxe will break first. Whichever happens first. Okay, I just made it here to the other end of my unfinished part of the bridge. Of our minecart thing. I'm gonna get started from this end instead of running to the other end and building from there. We'll just go across, back and forth like this. Yeah, I knew that would be there in the way. We'll go ahead and put it down right there. Got some more right here. Go ahead and get this. I'm gonna go ahead and place blocks the whole way through, because I don't really know what my arrangement of torches is gonna be yet. It'll just be however it ends up with the way my track is, which I can't know that yet for sure. And I'll just dig up the blocks as necessary as we go along. Here's the last big expanse that we have to finish building over. And then after that, we can get started on the tracks. Well, we almost made it across here. Made it all the way to there. So, we're gonna have to head up here and get some more basalt from over here to work with. I think I picked the wrong... Gotta go around this way. We'll just grab some more, probably from right here. so we don't end up in the lava somewhere. We don't need a whole lot, but just need some. Oh, gotta watch out for that. We don't have to worry about the magma, just the real lava. Oh, see, there we go. Gotta watch out for that. Go ahead and block it up. That's why you never stand too close when you're digging in the nether. And I said in one of my other videos, but I can't really stress it enough. It's definitely probably the most important thing to do in the nether. Never stand right up against where you're digging. Especially if you're digging a tunnel. Well, that should be enough to finish up with. And my pickaxe is just about broken. So we'll get this bridge finished on the rails. And then we'll head back down to the other end and start getting to work on the track. Well, I didn't mean to do that, but okay. I didn't mean to do that. Not really. Okay. We're up here. I don't know why that keeps happening. We'll go ahead and break that. Well, we're pretty much finished with the framework, I suppose. I had to make an item frame and hang this pickaxe up in it instead of letting it break. It served me well. So I'd rather not just break it. Alright, let's get this put away. Not gonna be using that to hang on, so I can hang on to it. Let's get our rails out of here. We'll put away this extra building stuff. So we have the inventory space. Get our powered rails all lined up with our hotbar. Can leave all this other stuff in here. And we'll start with 3 regular rails so we don't take off immediately. And then we'll put the pickaxe next to my rails so I can switch back and forth. And then we'll just put a torch every so often. And I counted 13 regular rails and then 1 more powered rail to maintain speed. And we'll just keep doing that. Here I am at the little junction, the bend here, not junction. And I think I counted 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's say put a couple rails here. Then we'll have our bend here. Put a rail. And then bend. And then a couple more. Just to maintain our speed around the corner. I guess this one should be... this one should be like this. And then we'll keep going. Okay, I made it almost to this shore. There's a lot more to go left, and I ran out of regular rails. So, I'm gonna head on back using my minecart. Go grab my iron. And I think I'm gonna need to bring my furnace and stuff into the nether. Or otherwise stay in the overworld. Just so the ticks I kind of butchered that. The ticks keep updating. 'Cause they don't do it. The ticks don't update when you're not in the same realm. Or when there's no player in the same realm. So for our furnaces to cook and our wheat to grow and other things like that, we would have to be here. I think our nether wart was growing. Okay, we don't have anything in these, so we'll go ahead and get our iron out of here. We got some blocks of gold and gold ingots we can use, because we're gonna need more powered rails, I'm pretty sure. And we got some more extra redstone. We're probably also gonna have to chop some more wood for... We got a little bit in here. Gonna have to chop some wood for torches, probably. This one, we've already got a bit of gold in there, but we can make some gold ingots out of the blocks. We'll go ahead and make some more rails while we're at it. While we're waiting for the iron. Oh yeah, I guess I should make some more sticks. I used up all my sticks on redstone torches during one of the cuts. That'll probably be enough to get all the way across the rest of the way. We're gonna wait on these. I guess I should have grabbed them, then brought them into the nether with me. But since I don't have any to build with, then I don't really need to be in the nether for it, so. And there's nothing really to do here, specifically in the overworld. Unless we wanted to just take a break to kill monsters or something. I forgot that I had this stone chest over here. I've been like, oh, I don't have any stone in here, but I forgot that I was keeping it in here. Well, I'll just keep that in mind for the future. Let's see. What can we do while we wait? I guess I could craft a new diamond pickaxe, but it'll speed the work up a little bit in the future. Oh, I guess I can take a little bit of time to show you how to craft an item frame, if you don't know already. I don't have any wood. And you might only need sticks. I don't have any... Well, I have some sticks, but... Okay, so... I think... It might just be planks. I don't remember. Or maybe it's just sticks. Yeah, it's sticks. Oh wait, that's painting. Let's see. I don't remember. I made a painting. What do we got? I haven't seen that one before. A cake. A pottery, I guess. That's one of the old ones. So's that. That one too. I guess that's a new one. Oops. That's an old one. I'm gonna take my torches out so I don't keep doing that. Okay. I don't remember if that's an old one or not. That's a new one. That looks like the end. I think it's a new one, though. That's an old one. That's an old one. That's Donkey Kong. We're just getting that. I don't know why my block is doing that. How do we get it to show other ones? That looks like a new one. That might be an old one. That's a new one. I think I'll leave it that. I'm blocking my window, but... I think having a big picture of a wolf on your wall is pretty cool. Even though it's a Minecraft one. That doesn't make it any less cool. But... I don't remember exactly how to... make an item frame. I think I'll pull it up real quick. Okay, so... I realized... I looked it up. You don't need wool. You need... I don't have any... Oh, yeah, I do. You need one leather instead of the wool. So, we can do this. We'll hang it up right over here. We'll put it right next to the dog picture. And I left my pickaxe in the nether, so I'll be right back to get that. Alright, got my pickaxe. Now I'm gonna just hit right click or your use button. There it is. You can also keep doing it to like spin it around if you want. And you just hit it to get it out. You can do that with anything. Something I like doing as a decorational thing. I'll show you. I didn't mean to do that, but... Oh, I think you... There we go. This is what I like doing for decoration. Just put a clock on the item frame. And it'll update when it's in the item frame. So you can just use it like a wall clock. Which I think is pretty cool. But we'll put my pickaxe back. We'll put this away for later. When we make a new item frame. Which we can do. I guess we got more leather. Alright. I'm gonna make that. I mean... You could always just look outside. For what time of day it is. Which it is evening. As the clock and the sun tell me. We'll put... Let's put the clock right here. Right next to the bed. Okay. What else can we do? I guess we can check our furnace. This one's done. I didn't mean to do that. Put this back away. I'm having a little bit of lagging with my mouse cursor for some reason. Okay, so let's browse through our little recipe book for inspiration for decoration. Decoration inspiration. Oh yeah, I also need to look up what or how to make crying obsidian. I guess I'll do that later. When we need it. We can make a lectern with a bookshelf if we had any. That's just where you put your written books, if you write books in Minecraft, to read it from there. And it'll just stay on the lectern instead of taking it. Well, I guess we got a jukebox. We can... I don't know if we have a jukebox. I know how to make one, but I don't know if we have one. So we just... Come on. My mouse cursor is... I just made a chest. My mouse cursor's acting up. Okay, so... We could put that there. Let's turn off the basic music. And we got two. We got Lena Rain's Other Side and Amos Roddy's Tears. I think we'll put on... Well, we'll put on the Tears, since that's one of the newer ones. When I turn my head, the sound changes which ear you can hear it in. So I've got the directional audio on. Alright, that does it for this video. Thank you so much for watching. Leave a like and subscribe if you enjoyed. I post every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, so I'll see you in the next video.